What up, He Nation? It's y'all boy, the breaker of bars. Yes, you already know he will not steer you wrong, disciples. What's up, y'all? Patreon fam, Discord fam, we're gang. What's up, y'all? Hey, we got a request out the live. We got hotel books, July part 1 and August part 2. I don't know what is about to happen here, y'all, but we about to just go into it, see what we got. That's what we do, man. We don't run from nothing over here. Nothing. Let's go. Hey, if y'all haven't hit that subscribe button yet, man, please consider aiding me in the road to 100,000 by hitting that button now. Let's go. It sounds like to be sad.
I sat down with her and she told me her story, and I told her I loved her and I just wanted to support her through her recovery. And through conversations I listened, and I feel like this is the best way to interpret what she told me. The devil found a clever way to infiltrate and bring his manipulation. A slender blonde in a cocktail dress, struggling through the intoxication brought on by the gifting of drinks, until she was ready to pay back in the bedroom in search to appease the demons in her head on a sterile surface. And
said he gave out gifting through drinks until she was ready to pay back in the bedroom. That means you were trying to purposely get her so fucked up to the point where she became easier to get in the bedroom, basically. Ooh-wee.
Ready to pay back in the bedroom in search to appease the demons in her head on a sterile surface in the bathroom. Looking into a half-cracked, half-filthy mirror, hoping she doesn't reflect that half-cracked and half-filthy receding stain of a smile her mother made when she left, because the promises she made to herself seemed to be the hardest ones to keep, and knowing she survived the last storm was no longer all she needed to be able to fall asleep. Vacant wine glasses and late-night crashes, symbolic of her vessel, with no presentation at the palate, but a spirit starving for remembrance, some sort of legacy other than her occupation, cause her normal skin looked like silk but had been masked by vengeance. Baggage under her eyes, deep within her overcompensating lies, and all she saw when she gazed into the endless skies was regret from that manipulation. This life of sleeping through the static of practice for the everlasting rush she hoped for, she was somewhat ecstatic, but not for the first time, cause this was reminiscent of those times that she would have those late night drives, those moments when she would look back and say, how did I get here? Those moments when she would look at old childhood photos and say, how did that child grow up to be like this? When did I dismiss the morals that I subscribe to? I don't know what to do. And she looks at photos of her beautiful mother in her youth and is envious of that smile she had when she was 22. And she wishes she could say the same for herself, but she's lived in the self-perpetuated hell, cause she took the literal stains and the literal scars and turned them into emotional drain, and then she fell apart. And I've never really been one for taking second chances on times that I've been broken, but sometimes forgiveness needs to be put in place for someone to actually grow from these negative emotions, and all that constructive use of the pain is thrown at you. It's the only way that you can find refuge, so I'm gonna tell you this, darling. Every time you tell yourself you're not worth it, every time you tell yourself you're worthless, you're being lied to. And in that case, the liar is you.
Every time you tell yourself you're worthless, you're being lied to. And in this case, the liar is you. You're lying to yourself. Ooh-wee. Well, I'm gonna get the feeling that these pictures being painted are going to ultimately make up this bigger picture that's going to show something, basically. Stay alive.
I'm gonna chisel away at this rock until I get the shape that I want, and then I'm gonna continue to chisel it. Cause that's what I do when I find myself in a new relationship.
Okay, so the one part they were painting, that's artistry basically. They were painting. So he said, I'm gonna chisel away at this rock. That's an artist as well until I get the shape that I want. Then I'm gonna keep chisel. Okay. So this is art basically.
Continue to chisel it, cause that's what I do when I find myself in a new relationship. Cause I remember when this started out as mud mixed with water that turned to clay, and I watched it break and look more like the image I wanted to make. And it's pathetic, I know, but it's all in.
Started as mud, it built it up, then it starts to break because that's the image that I'm just, shit is just bad. Shit is just bad. I just destroy shit. That's how I make shit look pretty. You just destroy shit. Hold up, man. Hold up.
Cause I remember when this started out as mud mixed with water that turned to clay, and I watched it break and look more like the image I wanted to make. And it's pathetic, I know, but it's all anyone ever gave. Cause I was born a virgin, covered in blood and free of sin, and that's the exact shape I want to make when I jump off this bridge. I'm tired of trying to be something that I can't be, and I'm tired of fighting for something that I can't see. I'm finding new life in every regret, and finding regrets in everything I forget. And the second I'm at peace, I'm thrown off by my need to make everything complete. Cause I'm a sucker for the rule of threes. You hurt me and I hurt you, but when I hurt you, something needs to happen to give me some sort of closure. And I'm sorry for this poor posture. I just can't stand up straight and take this like a man today. I'm too broken, and there's so many things I want to say. If only you would listen. And I'll put my fingers in the door, so when I close it on you, maybe I'll hurt a little bit too. I'll put my fingers in the door, so when I close it on you, I'll hurt a little bit too. Because the only reason
put my fingers in the door. That way, when I close it on you, I'll hurt a little bit too. Because closing the door on you is basically like giving up on you. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. So while I'm giving up on you and we're throwing this away for however you got there, I'm going to put my fingers there so I make sure it hurts. It hurts me too. God damn.
So when I close it on you, I'll hurt a little bit too. Because the only reason I held on to you was because I felt I had nothing left. And the deeper I carve into this rock, I'm realizing it's not gonna fit into the shape I want, so I quit. Cause I've always been afraid to fall in love. Cause there's something about falling that just doesn't sound worth it. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. It was problematic at best, because you beckoned me and you lessened me, and no other love would accommodate my blindfold so easily. But now I can see. Now I can see. God, I gave you all of my love, but I can't see past this hurt. God, I gave you all of my love, so now what do I give to her? God, I gave you all of my love, I just can't see past this hurt. God, I gave you all of my love, so what am I supposed to give to her? God, I gave you all of my love, I just can't see past this hurt. God, I gave you all of my love, so what am I supposed to give to her? Cause I'm terrified, but I never felt so alive. I'm terrified, I never felt so alive.
I'm terrified, but I never felt so alive.
But I never felt so alive. I'm terrified, but I never felt so alive. I've never felt so alive.
Wow, that was crazy. Hey, that was interesting. That was fire. I was like, I actually like that. I like that one. But like I tell you all the time, man, we don't run from nothing on this channel. We everything is fair game. So if you got it, bring it. Bring it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I know this has to hit home for a lot of people, man. I hope it reaches and maybe even save someone basically. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace.